Okay, I think we've got everything going. We had the worst troubles. I literally have been setting this up all afternoon. Of course, when I get on, everything turns to shit. Hey, what up? My name's Alex. This is a live review of Motherland, Fort Salem, season 1, episode 6. We're trying something new. We're trying a live stream, a live review, as opposed to making a video, because honestly, if I'm being totally honest, I'm getting swamped at work and I am just like mentally drained. I can't actually edit a video every night. So I'm like, maybe I can just like live stream it. At least I'm getting stuff out there. But we'll see how this goes. We'll see how this goes. And we'll take it as it comes. Let me know how the stream quality is going. Can you hear me? Can you see me? Is it lagging at all? Let me know. I am very curious to see how this ends up. All right. Minimize this. Yeah. All right. Seems good so far. Looks great. That's awesome. Awesome sauce. Now, what we're going to start off with first before we dive into the review is I'm actually going to have a look at the promo for 107. So next week's episode, I'm going to have a look at the promo. Haven't seen it yet. Thought I'd watch it live on stream. This is your warning for the stream. If you don't want to be spoiled for Motherland, Fort Salem up until the promo for 107, don't watch this stream. Just full stop. It's going to be full of spoilers. So here's your warning. Don't watch it. All right, let's get into this. Let's open this up. Hold on. You need to calm down. Let's open this up. Let's scooch over. I need to get my head turned out. So you're going to be talking about anything other than more Motherland Fort Salem episode? I am not. This is a Motherland Fort Salem stream. That's all we're talking about. All right. Right and left. Are we ready? Are we ready, boys and girls? Let's watch this promo. This 30-second promo.
This will only be as hard as you make it. Just let me in.
Interesting.
Soon I'll be as good as them, grinding mountains into dust.
All that weather you fight with has a cost.
You can do things that no one else can, and I need your help.
I've heard about a growing debate in Congress to disband the army.
Am I in some kind of trouble?
Ooh! Damn! Okay. Interesting. God, what even happened? What happened? Motherland Fort Salem. I am thoroughly impressed with this show. I honestly was excited when I first heard about it, right? But watching it somehow is like, it's surpassing my expectations. I was, when I first heard about the show, I was nervous about the whole sort of like, army side of it. Cause I was like, I don't know. I don't want to get sort of swept up in sort of the patriotic bullshit sort of stuff, but these guys have got me in. So, episode 6. How about we start off with like where that promo leads into? Scylla, right? We only got like that end bit with Scylla. We only got to see her in that last bit. And she's not in a good spot. So we know, like last episode, she was supposed to take Raelle to the beach. She's supposed to get her out by 6 o'clock, which is when the attack happened, which kind of like makes me wonder what the plan was. You know, obviously they don't want to kill her because they recognize that she's powerful. And I'm assuming that, you know, trying to recruit her, trying to get her in so they can use her for whatever it is that they want to do. Side note, do we know what the end game is for the spree? Like, do we know what that end game goal is? Because, like, right now it feels like they're just trying to cause chaos, cause maybe some friction between humans and witches, right? Am I on the right path? But do we know what, like, the end game goal is for them? What's their... We don't know what their big bad plan is, right? I don't know. Let me know in chat if you guys know. But yeah, so they clearly don't want her dead. The spree want to end forced conscription. They say it is slavery, free the witches from the military pack. Interesting. Interesting. Okay, so that brings in some interesting questions for this episode. Anyway, let's finish with my train of thought. So Raelle was supposed to be out. Scylla was supposed to take her out. Raelle didn't. Scylla went missing. Didn't go missing from the spree. I don't even know if the spree realized that she messed up. They probably do realize, to be honest. But Scylla got captured by... What's their name? You know, some of the witches at Fort Salem. So she's been held at Fort Salem, being interrogated, they're trying to figure out what she knows about the spree, right? I'm not gonna lie. I am not gonna lie. Couple thoughts in that scene. I thought it was adorable that she was still trying to communicate with Raelle. Like, goddamn. Like, this bitch is crazy, right? She has killed people. She's legitimately crazy, but also, like, adorable. I can't with her, right? I have so many conflicting feelings, but when she does cute shit like that, I'm like, damn, okay, fine. And she got all soft when she was, like, trying to communicate with Raelle. I can't, okay? But then, I'm not gonna lie. We had, was it General, what's her name? Adler? And, what's her name? Anyway, the general chick. When that door opened on her and she walked in, I was like, God damn, take me, please. I'm not gonna lie. She's hot, right? Am I wrong? I'm not wrong. Like, I don't even care what you say. I'm not wrong. Adler, right? Am I saying it right? Alder? Or Elder? No, it's not Elder. Alder. General Alder? Maybe. Yeah, so when she walked in, I was like, God damn. I will gladly fight for you. You can step on me and I will thank you. So there's that. I think it's her aunt on the spree side, because why would they force on that family tree part? That's an interesting thing. So if their goal is to sort of free the witches from this sort of this army of sorts, right? This, you know, why are they killing witches this episode? That was interesting. I don't know why they're killing actual witches. And they did mention at this episode, you know, they've never killed witches before. It's always civilians. But I'm also, you know, curious why they're killing civilians. I don't understand the whole, like, the goal. You know, I understand the goal, but, like, I don't understand the method to get there. Like, why do they cause these, like, attacks on civilians? Like, how is that supposed to free the witches? I don't know, right? I don't understand that. Them attacking people, I don't know. Like, from my perspective, wouldn't that actually encourage people to join the army to protect their country? I don't know. Clearly I'm missing something. But yeah, so it is interesting, the whole family tree situation. They killed a whole bunch of bellwethers. They were targeting bellwethers for some reason. But they didn't really target Abigail, did they? I mean, she sort of just ran into them when she was trying to find her cousin. But they didn't... I don't feel like they actually went after her, did they? Or was it just like oh, she's here. I mean, they clearly tried to kill her. I'm just running through thoughts at the minute. Yeah. So the whole, I don't know. It doesn't quite add up to me. The Spree's actions to their sort of like wants doesn't make a whole lot of sense to me, but I don't know. Maybe I'm dense. I don't think she's crazy. I think she was cornered and just wanted to get out, but maybe I'm being naive. So the thing is, we got the impression that she signed up willingly. You know, she was the one that joined willingly, assuming it's got something to do with her parents. She's very jaded about what happened to her parents. That's the impression that I've gotten from Scylla. But now she definitely feels like she's scared, and she's like, she is scared not to follow the spree now that she's in there. But she, you know, crazy enough to join in the first place. Let's be honest. We'll probably find out more in the next coming episodes with the interrogation of Scylla. See, that's the thing. Like, how much does Scylla even know? I feel like she doesn't know much, right? She can't know much. She's like a pawn. They're not going to tell her anything. She didn't even realize what was going to happen at the party. She didn't realize why the spree wanted her to take Raelle away. And then, you know, I guess obviously once the attack happened, she's like, oh shit, I should have probably got her out because I don't know. So I don't think Scylla knows much. I mean, maybe she knows a bit. She clearly knows more than most, but she's not top of the food chain in the spree, and they don't sort of treat her very well. So I can't imagine them sharing many secrets with her. They're going after bellwethers of childbearing age. I suspect that's not the spree. They're just the scapegoats. It's interesting. Someone mentioned that they think Raelle's mum is part of the spree, and Raelle, you know, feels like Abigail's mum was the reason for her mum's death. So maybe there is that sort of like, I don't know, that sort of, what's the right word? Revenge or anger towards the bellwethers, because maybe Raelle's mum does feel like, you know, it's the bellwethers' fault or something. So she's killing that whole chain line. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe she's a double agent. Scylla? I don't know. I think she's just too scared and naive to actually... She's not very forward-thinking, to be honest. Like, let's be honest. I love her. She's crazy, but I love her. But she's not very forward-thinking. Like, she's very reactionary, so I don't know if she would actually be a double agent. But who knows? This show continues to surprise me. The bellwethers are a potent line, but also why were the witches' marks faded? I mean, they sort of mentioned that they suspected the marks were faded because they were sort of part witch. Does that make sense? Like they were born from, okay. I've got this episode running in the background and I have to show you something. Wait, I need to get like a good screenshot. They mentioned that, you know, they could have come from, the witches, you know, having kids with humans, with civilians. So they might not be as powerful. And that's why their marks are potentially faded. So yeah, that's why. Do you think Raelle would join the spree? I don't think she would. No, not willingly. I do think there's something that happened this episode that's gonna change some things. Hold on. I need to get this screenshot so I can talk about it. I think I missed it. I need to go back. While we're talking about bellwethers. I cannot. We need to talk about Abigail and is it Libber? Oh, okay. I fully ship them. And they had like this one scene this episode and it killed me. Here we go. Oh, okay. I'm getting way too excited. Move over. Show you this screenshot. Look at her. They didn't even goddamn like interact this episode, but like after the whole like talking to Abigail, they have this sort of flight training, and then like you can just see Libber looking over at her all worried, and I'm like, oh, she's got a crush. Look, honestly, no one can convince me otherwise. I'm so on board this ship. You have no idea. Like, I don't want to say it, but I'm kind of more on board of it than Raelle and Scylla. I don't know. These two have me weak. They've got like the ultimate like enemies to lovers like trope going on. Oh, I can't. Anyway, moving on. All right. Catching up on what I was saying. After I fangirled a little bit over Abigail and Libber. Can we appreciate them for a second though? And I'm not the only one, right? I'm not the only one. Okay. Do you think Raelle will join the spree? Right, that's what I was getting at. So Raelle touched the goo this episode. We all fucking know, don't touch the goo. She touched the goo. It was white goo this time, not your typical black goo. And it had a hand and a face. And she touched it. And we all know that's going to probably lead into sort of like, I don't know, the finale, right? It's got to be like this building to the finale. I feel like, you know, I don't know what it is. But Raelle touched it. And I do think it's going to influence her a little bit. I think she's going to lose control. I think if she's going to join the spree at any time, it's going to be because she's under the influence of this goo. Yeah, so she touched it. She said that she didn't touch it, but she touched it because she had like white gooey stuff on her finger after she said that she didn't touch it. So she did touch it. Raelle. She's just so chaotic. She really is. I'm like such a like... I feel like I'm... Let's play the game of who we are in this unit. I feel like I'm more Abigail with a bit of Tally, right? She's so chaotic. It just stresses me out. Like, why touch that goddamn goo? Why? But she touched it. It's gonna mess her up. She's potentially gonna join the spree. Also, this is potentially gonna be like... So, Scylla is tied up with the witches at the minute at Fort Salem. I think Raelle's gonna like start acting crazy, right? She's gonna start losing control, yeah? And the witches at Fort Salem are gonna start freaking out because she's clearly a very, very powerful witch, Yeah, she's clearly a very powerful witch. They might not know what to do with her. Might be an opportunity for Scylla to escape, and then she sees Raelle like all influenced and like goovily, right? I'm here for the whole like Scylla saving her, right? Bringing her back from the evil. Them saving each other. I'm here for that storyline. Like, let's bring that one in. Oh man. Yeah. So many feels, man. So many feels. What's the chat saying? Super on board for them too. Awesome. I'm glad I'm not the only one on board with Abigail and Libber. Oof. So Joanna, I really don't want it to be a cliffhanger because I'm afraid it will get cancelled. I don't think it's having good ratings. Honestly, I would honestly be surprised if it got cancelled because it's on Freeform. Freeform's not a huge network. And I think it's actually getting pretty decent ratings. It's just, you know, the trolls that are rating it down. But on social media, it's trending well, I think. And that's what like networks are paying attention to now. So I would be surprised if it got cancelled. I hope that it doesn't get cancelled. But yeah, honestly, I think it's all right. I mean, if it was on a bigger network like Fox or something like that, then yeah, I'd probably be a little bit worried. But because it's on Freeform, I don't know, I'm not too worried. Scylla picking up Raelle and spinning her. I hear that was an improvised scene. That was adorable. When I heard it was improvised, I was like, oh, I can't. It's so cute. I love the cast on Twitter. They're killing it. They're killing it. All right, what have I missed this episode? We've got Scylla. She's trapped by the witches. She's going to get interrogated. General Adler is fucking hot. Would serve her any day. We got Raelle. She's the angst this episode, right? The angst with her like trying to find Scylla and like being told that she's dead as opposed to being like, oh, she's actually not because I can feel her. Oh, she's so reckless as well. Like, I get it because she's like trying to find the love of her life, but like, God, she makes me anxious. Like, all her decisions make me so anxious. The flying scene, I really liked the sort of cutback, the flashback to like their flying scene together. Oh, that got me. And then like the beach scene where Abigail and Tally, Abby, Tally? What is it? I'm so out of it right now. Can you tell? Anyway, their beach scene messed me up. Tally. I knew it. I was correct. It was Tabby in the chat that was confusing me. It's Tally. I knew it. Yeah, that scene, got me. Because they love each other. I love that they're like, they're a unit. Like, they truly care for each other. I love that. I love it, you know? They did have some rough patches, but I love that they're a unit. And that's why I don't think Raelle will ever join the spree voluntarily, you know? I don't think she'll ever join the spree voluntarily because I think she genuinely loves her unit. She would never turn her back on her unit voluntarily. I don't think, anyway. I believe. Thought she was gonna die or overdose. Yeah, that's fair. I was a little worried when she was using it, but maybe the goo's eating it all up. Oh God. Can we talk about Abigail's bodyguard for a second? Because man, honestly, like, let's be honest. Like, I'm just weak for everyone on the show, but Abigail's bodyguard, goddamn. Oof. Oof. Can you watch over me? I am way too gay to watch this show. I cannot. I can't. It's too much. It's too much for my gay heart to handle, but I love it. Raelle never got to say I love you, and that's upsetting her. That's fair. That's fair. I'll be interested to see Raelle's reaction when she finds out that Scylla's been captured, right? Because honestly, I don't think she actually cares about either one, to be honest. Like, I don't think she's like all for Fort Salem. I don't think she's all for the spree, obviously. I feel like she's like indifferent to either. She just loves Scylla, right? So I honestly think, even though I do think she loves her unit, once she finds out, oof, it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting, her reaction, depending if like the goo has taken control or not. I'm fully going down this whole like goovily storyline in my head, you know? I think they already have a ship name, Abigail. Oh, okay, I'm here for that. Yeah, that's a good ship name. I like it. But I ship Abigail and Libber way more. Do they have a ship name? Let me know. We have to talk about Abigail's like PTSD this episode because that hit me. That hit me. Oh, I just want to hug them all, eh? I just want to hug them all. I just want to protect them. Shit's gonna hit the fan. Soon. Speaking of goo, hold on, let me show. Speaking of goo, that sick kid's sister had some black vein thing on her neck. So those two that came in from the desert, they were part of like that group that was out in the forest that everyone was like wanting, but then like General Older was like, nah, don't touch them, right? Am I connecting the dots right? So clearly she's come from that line, that witch line, correct? I don't know, right? I think I'm on the right track. Yeah. I am curious about that. I don't know what the deal is about that. Clearly they're powerful. The sister is sick with something. It's all very interesting and I have no idea. I have no idea. What if there's a goo clone of Raelle? Oh my god. Honestly, I'd be here for it. That's my goddamn gay brain just like messing with me, man. It's messing. I already think they're going to pretend to... Wait. I already think they are going to pretend to be Raelle to get info out of Scylla. Oh, interesting. Interesting. But Scylla wouldn't buy that unless she, like, escaped with Raelle, right? Raelle? So Scylla wouldn't buy that unless she actually got out, which I think is a whole, like, process that, like, the witches are probably like, let's just torture it out of her. And Acacia making her keep that secret. And when Ray finds out, what do you think's going to happen? She's going to be pissed, to be honest. Like, she's going to be shocked and, like, confused, I think, that Scylla is part of the spree, but I honestly don't think she's gonna care that she's a part of the spree as much as she's gonna care that they kidnapped and tortured her. Cause like she's just got that kind of chaotic energy. Like she honestly, that's what I mean. Like she doesn't have like any real loyalty to either side. She just has like an undying love for Scylla. Right? That's what I'm feeling like. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just so curious to see how this show ends up because it's so good. It's so good. Having not seen the summaries of the upcoming episodes, I think that Raelle will break out Scylla and Tally the Seer will help Raelle. I haven't seen the summaries either. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know about Raelle breaking Scylla out. As opposed to, like, maybe even Tally goes to Raelle. No, maybe even Tally goes to Scylla. And is like, after seeing sort of Raelle lose it, after touching this goo, right? I'm convinced on this goo theory. And I'm convinced Scylla's going to be the one, like, to help her come back. And I'm wondering if Tally goes to Scylla because she knows how much Raelle loves Scylla to get help. That's what I'm wondering. What? I don't know. How do you think Raelle is going to find out? I really want it to be with Scylla in the room at least. Yeah, I don't know. Because, yeah, like, in my mind, it can either go one of two ways. I'm fully convinced on this whole goo storyline and Scylla saving her from that. So in that storyline, she wouldn't actually find out until, I mean, probably off screen, you know, after the season. Or there's that storyline where Raelle finds out about Scylla, helps her get out somehow, I don't know, and then goes off the rails after that. I don't know. I mean, either one, right? I don't know. If you want summaries, just message me. I feel like I saw summaries on, was it posted on Twitter or something, of like the rest of the season, and I liked it to go back and like check it out later, and then like I mentioned before, work just like wrecked me. So I've forgotten about it. And I don't know if I want to see summaries. Do I want to see summaries? I think I do want to see summaries. I'll read summaries afterwards. I think so too. Raelle cares about people, not the sides. Yeah. She's not loyal to a side at all. At all. She's loyal to people. And I like that about her. Because I feel like sides are way too like black and white, right? People, it's very grey. Very grey. Because while Scylla is technically Spree, she's not what Spree represents. Does that make sense? Like, she's her own person. She's got her own sort of flaws and you know, complications, and she's very grey, unlike how the Spree is very black and white, you know? I mean, from what we understand at this point anyway. Acosta will get into Scylla's mind. I'll send them to you. I wasn't expecting to go the way it's going. Oh, interesting. Should I read them on stream? Curious. I feel like there's a third party attacking the Bellwethers. Yeah, that's a possibility for sure. So it's unknown versus Spree versus army. What if it's like civilians attacking the Bellwethers? They're like, we're sick of the witches. I think Petra's going to take it. Wait, who's Petra? There's too many names in this show. I tell you what, I've only just figured out Raelle's, Abigail's, and Tally's, and Scylla's. Honestly, I'm struggling with everyone else's. Oh, God. Abby's mum is Petra. Okay. Gotcha. Does anyone else think Abby's mum is kind of a MILF? Look, I've said it once and I'll say it again. I'm too gay for this show, okay? It's a mess. All right. Did we tweet me the thingies, or how are we getting those summaries to me? Where should I be looking is my question. Here's a thought. Anacosta will see why Scylla is spree and will get turned herself. Yeah, I don't think Anacosta would turn, because I think she's already sort of, what's the word? She's sort of witnessed like war and stuff like that, right? She's witnessed death, or like loved ones' death. And I think there's like two types of people in that situation. They either go like extremely loyal to the army, or they sort of veer off to the spree. Like, I feel like that's the two paths so far. And like, we're following Raelle, which is like someone that's very deliberately walking down the middle. Like, she's not taking a path. She's only sort of doing what has to be done. She doesn't sort of feel that loyalty. And I think Anacosta definitely feels that loyalty towards the army. And the women in uniforms, oh, tell me about it. Oof. Oh, yes. Which means that she's also never seen Fort Salem from the outside. I don't know. I don't know enough about Anacostia's backstory off the top of my head, to be honest. All right, spoilers. Okay. So episode 8. We're missing episode 7. That's all right. Do I care? Do we care? I don't think we care. Do we care? Me talking about how like Raelle's like fucking chaotic. I'm bloody chaotic. Episode 7 above. Wait, hold on. What? I can only see episode 8. Oh, unless, does it go down? Oh, I see. Okay. All right. So episode 7, Abigail forges a connection with Adil. Oh, that's that dude, like the brother. Is that right? Yeah. A new visitor to base camp, and pushes the devastated Raelle to help him save a life. Hallie uses Gertrude? What's that? As a distraction from her increasingly burdensome secret. Acosta delves into Scylla's past. Interesting. So Raelle's gonna save the little girl. Is that what we're getting from this? I'm assuming. Okay, episode 9. The witch's training accumulates at City Drop. Their final training exercise, devastating secrets come to light, splintering the unit and forcing Tally to question her blind trust. A spree threat changes the course of the cadets' lives. Okay. So, devastating secrets come to light. Obviously, that's this sort of like Tally knowing about Scylla, that sort of stuff. But it forces Tally to question her blind trust. Okay. Episode 9. In the aftermath of City Drop, the unit comes closer together. While their distrust of Alder grows, Abigail is faced with the... What is that word? Eulogizing? Is that right? Faced with... Okay. Okay, it makes sense when I finish the sentence. Abigail is faced with eulogizing a fallen soldier, while Tally learns something new about Gerrit. Who's Gerrit? Who is this? Tally uses Gerrit as a distraction. Who's Gerrit? Do you know? Telling you, there's too many names. Okay, Anacosta grants one last favor to Scylla. Okay, so Anacosta is gonna dive into Scylla's past, potentially, I mean, someone mentioned it, potentially like grow close to them. Oh, Gerrit is the dude that's like getting married for like 5 years. He's coming back. Oh, to be honest, I'm not too fussed about him. I'm still pegging on the whole like Raelle and Tally ship. Like, honestly, I'm gay. Look. All right, so Anacosta grants one last favor to Scylla. So by episode 9, Scylla is still what's the word? Being interrogated, is trapped, right? Fuck. That's too much. That's too much. That's too long. They're not gonna see. So by episode 9, Scylla and Raelle still not have come face to face with each other. Are we really doing that? Motherland writers, are you really leaving us without an interaction between Scylla and Raelle for 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 episodes? Me counting. Oh my god. All right, so what's episode 10's description? Raelle, Abigail, and Tally graduate from basic training, making Abigail more desperate than ever to prove her unit belongs in War College. Adela eyes the unit for a rescue mission while Anacosta and Scylla find common ground. Oh, interesting! Did not see that coming. Honestly, did not see that coming. Honestly, I should have though. You know, I'm a fan of the enemies to lovers trope, but like this is more like enemies to like maybe appreciation trope. Okay. Interesting. I don't know where that's going still though. That doesn't tell me anything. Hold on, let me read comments. Motherland. Is that? Okay. Hey, Scott, what's going on? Chillin'. I'm losing my mind. It's fine. It's Motherland. I'm gay. It's never gonna like be a straight thought. Motherland is incredible. Never stop being your amazing, incredible self, Alex. Keep up the amazing reactions. We need more amazing people like you in this world. So much respect. Hey, thank you. Tally's boyfriend. Yeah, yep. I actually thought they were GG with Tally and Raelle at first. Honestly, I still ship the heck out of Raelle and Tally, but I also am not gonna lie in saying that's, you know, probably 90% because I'm so weak for redheads. If you guys have been on my channel for a while, you will know how weak I am for a redhead. And I saw Tally, like first second I saw her, I was like, I'm shipping her with the next chick that I see. And that was that. And she's like the straightest of the 3. I'm like, why are you doing this to me? Why are you doing this to me, Motherland writers? You give me a gorgeous redhead and you make her the straightest of the 3. Anyway, moving on. I think maybe in episode 9, Anacosta will pity Scylla, help her escape because of the memories she was exposed to in Scylla's mind in episode 8. Okay, so Scylla is going into her mind. Anacosta delves into her past. So she's like, can like mind read. That's cool. I would like that. Tally and Abigail are a popular ship fanfic. Interesting. I'm so on board with Abigail and Libber though. Oh, like that's the ultimate enemies to lovers trope right there. And I goddamn need it. I need it. Okay? Okay. Both Anacosta and Scylla are both orphans, so maybe Anacosta would empathize about Scylla's situation. I'm very curious about this, Anacosta and Scylla relationship we're gonna see. Well, connection we're gonna see. I'm curious to see where that goes. Because I'm here for her, right? Anacostia? There's something about her. It's like, I don't know, I'd want her on my side. That kind of feeling, you know? Maybe she can help guide Scylla. You know, maybe she can help Scylla get untrapped from the situation that she's got herself in. I'd be here for that. But we don't know, but I feel like I've seen from promos, like, Raelle really, like, hits the fan. But it doesn't really talk about that in, like, these summaries. Though granted, you know, they're very selective with what they put in their summaries, you know? God damn. I don't know, man. I honestly, even still reading those summaries, this goddamn show could go anywhere. I don't know. I don't know. Multi-shipping. Like, I am the ultimate multi-shipper. You have no idea. I ship everyone with everyone, and then I just ship everyone together. That's why I think one of my favorite shows was Sense8, because it's like multi-shipper's dream. All right. The show has already kind of set things up for something romantic to eventually happen between the three, because it apparently gives them a power boost. If they get trapped somewhere and need more energy to survive, then that's a perfect situation. That's what I'm saying, man. Oh my God, my last review video, when they had that whole, God, what was that dance thing, that like essentially hookup party that they had? I was like, why aren't they like, why wouldn't like lesbian witches in a unit be like sought after? Because like they would be the ultimate unit. They would be constantly charged up because they've got so much sexual energy between them. Like, that's what they would be like. They should be like searching for that. Come on. So yes, OT3 that shit for me now. I need it. Again, I'm way too gay for this show. Way too gay for this show. God damn. Maybe Anacostia was part of the unit that killed Scylla's parents. Ooh. Also, why did Anacostia from the start didn't like Scylla? Ooh. These are good questions. Good thoughts. But like, okay. Curious, because like if Anacostia was part of the unit that killed Scylla's parents, why would she be like, why would she not like Scylla? Unless obviously it was intentional. I mean, that would make sense. Thanks, Alex. Yeah, I want a backstory on all of them, you know, to be honest. But what would it be like when the relationship goes south? Like, let's be honest, when a relationship goes south, like in lesbian land, we all end up going back to our exes anyways. There's just more like pent up sexual energy. Okay. Chill, everyone. Have you seen how many people are comparing Scylla to Villanelle? Oh no, I would not do that. They're nothing alike. Nothing alike. Because I do feel like while Scylla has killed people, and that's, you know, fucked and not good, I don't think she enjoys it. I think she does it because she feels very scared if she doesn't. Villanelle loves to kill people. Yeah, so I would not compare the two at all. I also want Elder's backstory. There's a lot more there than they advertise, I think. Oh, there's so much there. Like when I found out, she's like OG. She just like lives forever because she like sacrifices young witches to take her age away. I was like, damn, okay. Sure. Yeah, there's a lot there. There's so much like backstory for everyone though. Like that's what I love about the show, is the world is so, like, there's so much there. There's so much there to explore. You could just like dive into any one singular character and there's so much story to tell, which is what I love. I love that. Okay, so if Scylla's parents were Dodgers means they wanted to escape the army life and Anacostia is all about the army life. So I guess Anacostia did not have any remorse killing Scylla's parents because she thought it was the right thing to do because they defied Adela. Okay, but then that doesn't sort of answer the question of why do they find common ground then? How do they find, there's so much to come. I'm excited for this goddamn show. I'm just excited, eh? There's so much to come and it's gonna be exciting. I don't know. I'm excited. Can you tell? All right. We've talked about summaries. We've talked about the episode. Have I missed anything else from the episode that I haven't talked about yet? The Anacostia spree. That would be a twist, wouldn't it? Interesting. I'm not sure if that synopsis helped or hurt you. I think it hurt me, to be honest. Because, I don't even know if it did anything. Like, I'm just as confused. It didn't answer any questions whatsoever. Like, anything could still happen. Did we talk about Tally's angst? I love Tally so much. She just loves her girls. She just wants to, like... She's just too pure. She's too pure and honest. She must be protected. Oh, I love her. I can't. Oof. There's a lot of story. Honestly, like, if it doesn't get renewed, there's better become like a book series or some shit. I don't know. I'm just saying. I want to watch this, like, promo. Now that we've sort of talked about upcoming episodes, I want to watch this promo again. Because there was a lot in this promo, which we need to talk about, I think. Hold on. Let's go this again.
This will only be as hard as you make it. Just let me in.
Okay, so she does read her mind. She goes into her mind. Anacostia probably realizes that, you know, she's not an evil person and is just very trapped. I am still wondering what the common ground is, like what it is they bond on though. Because it's one thing to sort of like, I don't know, empathize with someone. But it's another thing to sort of like, I don't know what the right word is. Anyway, moving on.
Soon I'll be as good as them, grinding mountains into dust.
All that weather you fight with has a cost.
You can do things.
See, like, this is interesting. Her powers are growing exponentially. Exponentially. That's a big word that I used. She's just gonna hit, like, she's gonna start going down a wrong path, I feel like. I don't know.
Things that no one else can, and I need your help.
I've heard about a growing debate in Congress to disband the army.
Am I in some kind of trouble?
Phew, I don't know what's gonna happen. Okay. Oh man. Okay, I'm thinking the season will end with Raelle and Scylla escaping and Scylla taking Raelle to the spree. Nah, I don't think if Scylla escapes, she's not going to the spree. right? Like, I feel like at this point, she's going to do anything she can to get away from the spree because I think she's terrified of the spree. So if she can find an opportunity to escape, I don't think she's going to the spree voluntarily. Unless, of course, like Raelle's mother's there. But I don't know. I don't know, that just raises more questions. It's like, if her mother was there, would she really be having these like questioning feelings about the spree now? I don't know. God damn. Raelle's mum is alive. We don't know that. I think that's like a theory going around. It's a good theory. No body, no death, you know? But I think she died ages ago, so. I'm just reading all your comments. I don't know. And then the question is, what's that goo thing? Because it had a face. It had a face. What's that about? You know? God damn. God damn. Too many questions. And I think that's all the questions we need for tonight. Otherwise, my brain's gonna explode. Cursed mushroom. Yeah, what's the deal with that? They called it a mushroom. What? What? Take a second to sort of digest that one. A mushroom with a face and a hand. Okay. 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 Sure, let's go with that. Oh. It was a mushroom. It was mushroom root. Mycelium wall. I think we'll know more about it in the next episode titled Mother Mycelium. Interesting. Okay. Okay. How do you say this? Salva? Salva? Right? Salva. That's how it's spelled. Comes from the mushroom. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's curious. Like, how are those things created? Because they're rationed out. So clearly they're not like highly accessible. They are rationed out. So, you know, that's interesting. That's an interesting thought. But it's like, what does that mean? Like, if the necros are sort of like creating that, clearly it's coming from something dead, right? Right? It's got to be coming from something dead, which is something that I don't really want to think about. A dead mushroom mum, dead mushroom witches are making people fly. Okay, wait. I want to know. Wait, what? Okay, wait. I want to know. So, what if Raelle touched it? She did touch it. Like, she 100% touched it. Like, come on. She's got to. She had the white thing on her finger, right? Anyway, I think mushroom is interconnected, as Scylla said previously that they are a network. She did say that when she was like bringing that bird to life, eh? Well, not life, but like had that seed grow out of it. I think they use it as a viewing thing with the dead bodies. The dead have eyes and ears. Okay. Interesting. That wasn't Raelle's face. It was her mother's in the mushroom. Curious. There's too many questions. Fuck, I don't know. Man, this is hurting my head. This is hurting my head. All right. Man, this is a fun discussion. Damn. Too many questions now. All right. I think we're going to leave it at this. I'm going to ponder on this. I'm going to ponder on this some more. Did you guys enjoy this live review? Would you watch it again? Or do you prefer the edited videos? Let me know in the comments. Yeah. My brain hurts with all the possibilities of where this story could go. Yes, absolutely. Awesome. Okay, I'm glad you guys liked it. I'm glad it wasn't like, yeah. You like this more? Okay, that's cool. Okay, interesting. Stay safe, Alex. Practice social distancing for sure. That's why work has been crazy lately, because I am working in IT and I've spent like the last month getting our like whole company working from home and on the cloud, and it's doing my head in. But I don't know, it's fun. I like being busy as opposed to being bored, so it's a good thing, I guess. But yeah, no, I hope everyone is safe. I hope everyone is well. I hope everyone is being considerate of everyone else. And you know, if you know, not necessarily a in the risk category, does not mean you should, you know, be flippant with social distancing. It's important. Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, that's it from me. Hope you guys liked it. If you did, hit that like button. Share it, if you will. I will see you guys next week. Might do another live review. We'll see how we go. All right. I will talk to you guys later. Bye.